Question 3B on the practice exam. Once again, I'm subtracting two rational functions. The instructions say write each sum or difference in simplified form. I am subtracting this time because there's a minus sign. Once again, they're fractions, even though they have x's in them. So I look for a common denominator, and I have one. Whatever x is, if I add 4 to x, I'm going to get the same thing on both of these. So I do have a common denominator. That's going to be the denominator of my answer. And then I combine like terms when I subtract the two numerators. So I'll have 5x squared plus 16x. I subtract an x squared, so I lose one of these x squareds. Plus 16x. I need to check now and see if that is in fact simplest form. So I have to factor the numerator. I'm going to do that by looking at the numerator, seeing if there's anything that's in common between those two, any factors in common. 16 I can divide into 4 by 4, 4 times 4. So I can take a 4 out. And this has an x, this has an x squared. So I can divide each of those by x. So I can factor out an x. X squared divided by x, if I take one of those x's out, I just have an x there. If I take my x out, and I take my 4 out, 16 divided by 4 gives me 4, and x divided by x gives me 1. And I bring down my denominator. So if I look at this now, having taken out the 4x and taking 4x out of this, I'm left with x plus 4. I have x plus 4 in the denominator. X plus 4 divided by x plus 4 is the same as 1 divided by 1. 1 times 4x divided by 1 is 4x.